Hey, what's going on, guys? Choco the Chocobo here, and welcome back to some more Overwatch here. And I am going to be playing here in this kind of... I'm going to try hard-ish, you know, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead. The voice comms will be on. I apologize if any language comes out that is not really necessarily the most appropriate, per se.
You want me to play Anna instead?
May, do you side towards damage or tanky? Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this question here. I did manage to climb a bit. I did a little bit of experimenting, which is why it's been a while since the last Overwatch gameplay video. But I did want to go ahead and experiment a little bit, which is why it took so long. And I got up to the highest 33.88. I actually just lost one, and we're now at 33.63. I'm 137 points off, which if I were to win just consecutively would be probably something along 6 wins. If I get 6 wins, then I would actually be in the Masters bracket, which is the second highest bracket, second only to Grand Master, which isn't even the full 500 away. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and play Reinhardt here for now. I have been messing around with what I've been playing. I've been kind of like goofing around. Well, not goofing around. I've been experimenting with some stuff, and I know I saw a comment or two that's like, Choco, I really wish that you would actually just kind of buckle down and, you know, legitimately try a little bit harder. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try to do that. I did a couple of test runs. I find, and people on stream can attest to this too, if I am focusing, I tend to get very quiet, and I'm not very good at commentating while focusing. Even if I stick my tongue out, even if I, you know, start dancing around, trying to get my blood flowing, it just don't work. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try here. I'm gonna try to get the W, and I'm gonna try to play kind of, you know, play around my team. If that
like
makes
the pink spikes right now?
But my shield's almost down, boys. Shield is down. I need to go ahead and recharge it for a moment. But I'm going to go ahead and see what we can get done here. Alright, let's go ahead and push up here. Alright, McCree's gone. Alright, I pull the Reinhardt away. I am gone, boys. Alright, but here we go. We got 4 on the point. Looks like we're going to be doing alright here. We have a Mercy res, too. She's solo res the Zarya, but not me. Well, I mean, I was really far away, I guess. But still, the heartbreak. Alright, let's go around. Alrighty, looking good, looking handsome. And let's go ahead and go out here. I have been definitely finding that May and supports in general are my gig. That's my thing. I enjoy playing those the most. Admittedly, I have been trying to weave in a little bit more of my Mercy gunplay as part of what I do when I play Mercy. It's been tricky, to say it very gently. It's been tricky trying to weave that in the right spots, but I have found that I'm a little bit better with also putting out some damage, a little bit of damage. I find that the projectiles for Mercy are a little bit slower than I'd like. I'd even rather have like a little bit less damage, but the projectiles just move a little bit faster. That's my personal preference. That is what it is.
Holy shit, that ended up me.
Well, that is absolutely terrifying. Let's go ahead and drop him out. And Farah cleaning house. But this is what gameplay is like in mid-diamond, I would say this is. And it's really just, you have to play methodically. You have to play very patiently. You have to know when to go, when to not. But I think if I had to find the biggest problem in Diamond Bracket, usually, it ends up being that it's not really a problem with people being too eager, it's the exact opposite. People play too timidly. I don't know why that is. I am about to get 100% wrecked. Alright, I'm a dead man. I am a dead man. I am a goner. Alright. But yeah, regardless, and that was kind of a bad ult, but I was hoping I could pull off something where I could just kind of take him down and block him out for a little bit. But people are just very, very weird. They're very timid about pushing and using their ults especially. And the biggest thing, and I know this isn't really fair because I know a lot of people are like, but the supports, like you can't rag on the supports, man. They're already doing this thankless job, blah, blah, blah. As a support main, or what I consider myself to be a support main, I personally think that support is a perfectly fine position. And I think a lot of people enjoy it, in truth. And overall, 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to put my chips on believing that there is way higher of a chance see if I can just kill this girl. Alright. I think there's a way higher chance that even though it's like the supports are kind of the position that's ridden the hardest per se, it really is. If you play a timid support, that is the worst possible thing you can do for your team, because you effectively just become super versions of yourself, right? Like whether or not it's a Lucio ult or a Zenyatta ult, you just become you effectively tank your version with that. With Mercy, you get 2 goes at it, as if you kind of respawn really close by, which is exactly what Spectre actually functionally does. So I mean, I think that there's a lot of timidness in Diamond, and that needs to be something that if you are in this bracket, I would encourage you to play, not to play, you know, just like fearlessly and not really care whether or not you die or not. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think that you have to play it a little bit more aggressively than what the average game. I think that is a fair and true statement. Holy dang, did I fly right there? All right, let me see. Okay. There's that. Let's go ahead. Oh, I almost pushed him in. Alrighty. I didn't quite manage to get that Lucio on that stun, but I did hold quite a few of them down. Let's go ahead and just zip on the back here. Alright, there goes Lucio. You spin my head right round. I guess wrong where that rhino would go. Try every time.
Dude, he's targeting us hard.
Alright, let's see here. Admittedly, that charge right there probably wasn't the most sensible thing to do, but still. Alright, we're 3 meters away from the end goal here. I think we can get the job done with it. But yeah, timidness, definitely a huge problem in Diamond. I don't understand why people play timidly in Diamond, because you would think that at that point people are just like, hey, I feel relatively confident about my skill, I feel relatively like competent about what my team will do, with a little more assurance. The idea of, hey, you know what, my teammates are the only thing that sinks me, I get that. There are definitely games where that exists. But I think by and far you can carry yourself. At least I think you can carry yourself, and you still have the same problems in Diamond as you do, I'm sure, in Silver. It's true, I know, between Gold and Plat. I've seen a couple of those players, and they have the exact same issues that Diamond does, just playing at a little bit of a different level. I do think that there is a lot of issue there, but let me see here. Just gonna get that fire blast. That's cool. That's fine with me. Alright, let's see. Yeah.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Yoki? I was hoping I would get lucky there and fire pick. I'm gonna die! Oh, that's... Oh, the boss healing. Oh, they're all stunned. Yes! The wipe! The wipe! Yes! Oh, bless up for the wipe, boys. Bless up for the wipe. That was a solid chain of events. And that right there, it's... I think this game, and I think Overwatch in general, is very swingy because of the fact that the game is mostly dictated by ults. It's really strange because I think at this level, if you're at like a really high level, it's a little bit different, but if you are playing at this level, you usually end up finding that it's mostly about whether or not you can control your ult usage. There are some people who are really good, they'll play like your Hanzo, sometimes a Widowmaker or stuff like that, and they'll go for a pick, and if they can get the picks, then excellent. That's, you know, no question, that's a huge boon for your team. But by and far, I do think that you'll end up finding more often than not that it's mostly dictated by ults. Even when there is a Hanzo player, even when there is a Widow player, it's usually a question of how ults are used, in my opinion. But regardless of all that, so that's the main thing for Diamond. I know there's a question I get a lot as well, which is like, hey, you know, do you have any advice for me on how I can climb a little bit? Like, let's say that you're in bronze, silver, gold, whatever. I don't think I would be the person to talk to for a surefire way. I don't know if there is a person in the world that can give you a surefire way besides being good at the game to get above Plat and Diamond per se, but I think that there is a lot of things involved with like the character selection that I think is true. There are definitely a list of characters in my mind that make more sense in this not necessarily even the meta per se, but in this particular patch with the balances that currently exist, I think there are certain heroes that are more of an A-list tier versus some of the other ones that struggle a little bit. And also being able to pick people that don't make your team rage is strangely important. So if you guys would like to know that kind of information or like to know my thoughts about that, because obviously these aren't factual per se, they're just kind of my ideas and thoughts about whether or not these people are good or so on and so forth. If you'd like to know more about that and my opinion about it, by all means, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. I'll go ahead and take a gander, and we'll see if I can sort out a video about that sometime in the near future. Got 22 charges, not too horribly bad. How did you get hooked? That looked like it went straight through my barrier. Did it not? Let's play a little bit aggressive here. Alright, there we go. A couple of good hits right there. I'll take it. Alright, a couple of good hits there. Alright. And these walls, man. These walls. I don't know about these walls right here. They do not have a Reinhardt in the front here, which is going to make me wonder what is going on. Let's go ahead and smack some people around. Oh god, that is a Mei wall and a ulted Reinhardt that is very savagely looking at me. I think you may have to on-ult that Mei or something if you're still up.
I'm going for it.
Alright, let's see. No, don't look like that's gonna happen. Alright, I'm coming up from behind right now. Alright, I'm here.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Ooh, that bounce. Alright, I'm down, boys. I'm down. Look at the Genji's holding his own. Looks like, yeah, Genji just put in some work. Holy dang. Alright, well, regardless, that was not exactly the best exchange. I definitely am still making a lot of errors myself. I can recognize them, and that's a huge part of me, how I'm trying to kind of progress in Overwatch, but it is weird. And you can tell right there, I got really quiet because I'm trying to, like, focus on what's going on. I find that actually the time that you're dead is a surprisingly important time to be paying attention. I never really thought that to be the case, but it's definitely true. That was a bad fire strike, but I still hit people, so that's good. Alright, let's see here. Alright. That Reinhardt pick. That Reinhardt pick. I'll take it. Alright, is there someone gonna pop out top there? Alright, block the hook. Nice, nice, nice. We have a minute left. We can hold this. That's GG right then and there. So we'll see. And also, let me know if you guys would like to see a daily Overwatch series. That's something I've been kind of playing around with in my head. Let's go ahead and just stun them all. Let's just take Reaper out of that equation. I am 100% toast, but I think that should buy them enough time for us to hold very well. They have 35 seconds to work with. They have an Ana and Genji ult. This should be holdable. This should be doable. They're waddling on back. Oh no, she didn't get her ult off. Rip. We traded Ana's, but I'm pretty sure that Ana's ult already went out a while ago. So let me go ahead. Let's try to find a good angle here. Let's go ahead and smack down.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's go ahead and see if I can. Ooh, I ran in there and I thought I was covered. No siree, Bob. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Do we have a boosted tracer? Is that what's happening? I don't even know what happened. Alright, let's see. We're winning the trades. Can my team carry me? And this, I have no illusion about whether or not this was me or them. This was 100% on the team. Awesome job. Great adorable theme. A little bit of BM from that potato. I'm the only one not on fire. Because I am an absolute failure. So sorry. But a lucky game, to be sure. I'll take the lucky games, man. Carried out of my mind. Apparently that is the way to climb. No, but honestly, it's been actually a pretty rewarding thing for me to have tried out different things. I think that testing and experimenting was a huge help for me, and I don't think I could do that in quick play. Some people say that like you should practice things in quick play, but there's a very real element. If you play as a DPS, I think you can do quick play. If you play because your strength is utility and stuff, I think by and large you need to play competitive because people play very differently. But either way, let's go ahead, see what we get. But that will be it for today's episode, guys. I know some people have been saying put 2 games basically back to back. I think that's kind of weird because of the fact that some of them get really lengthy. I know these generally tend to be a little bit shorter, but I think that this is about the right length. If you would like to see it be daily to make up for the fact that they're a little bit shorter on video size, then absolutely leave that in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to do that. But otherwise, I will see you next time. Do let me know what kind of Overwatch videos you would like in feedback below as well, not just seeing gameplay. I know a lot of people requested gameplay, but if you'd like to see some of my thoughts on characters or patches and stuff like that, I would be more than happy to kind of give that a poke and a toss and see what goes on. But anyways, have a wonderful, safe day, guys, and ciao for now.